for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
His first carry of the game. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
He's brought down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
And it's 3rd.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Complete.
Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Has to be a little
bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Locke going to try and throw on third down. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DJ Moore, 31 yards. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
Bengals 10, Bills 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Murray. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They run it with Ballage. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Clock now to throw. Buying time to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
15. And a Bengal first down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Third and long, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
17-yard line. It's a gain of
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff, now Locke. They'll roll him out right. Looking downfield for, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Chris Godwin, 83 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, he stayed alive as a passer. Tremendous body control and a pretty good arm there, too. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Stafford now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
From the 50, it's Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And the Bengals first down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Throw left side complete. It's Mack. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Again, it's Stafford. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. On the ground, it's Mack. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The gun, Stafford. That is caught with the 7-yard line. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Locke. This one into the hands of the running back, Melange. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster, 70 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. That one goes for 30 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. 32. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's caught by Jackson. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the 50, Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Bengals.
To the air again, Stafford. They'll run the screen with Mack. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Cincinnati.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing again, Stafford. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a 2-point conversion. Stafford looks to throw again. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Shotgun snap to Locke. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Locke working out of the gun. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Sideline and incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Locke. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now a timeout taken.
That's good.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have broken the tie.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And they will take a 7-point lead. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Room to run at the 50. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Watch out for Hill on the return. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard.
Now it's Stafford. Got an open man. It's Fumagalli. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. On 1st down, Stafford here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
1st down, Cincinnati.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyreek Hill saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
The game, 28 all. Harrison.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. A run, it's Murray. Murray has the 1st down and more. And finally down at the 32-yard line. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Balaj. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Being chased out left. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Check 55. Alpha. 50. Are you ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Bills are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop him.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. From the gun, Locke, under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep route, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. Mack's got the 1st down and then some. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down at Stafford. Smith catches left side. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bengals.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 33 in the 1st.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now Balaj. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Locke, flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 28.
On 2nd down, it's Mack. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And a Bengal first down.
From the gun, Stafford. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Rolling to his right. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
12. First down, Cincinnati.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this a very important drive leading into the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Nikel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He's going to let it fly. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
A turnover on downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Blanche. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
At the Bengals' 16-yard line.
Again, it's Blanche. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Lock to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it.
Lock on the keeper. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Cincinnati.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get it.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. We just step on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. We just step on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft. Watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need to win, who need to win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hear them. We step on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We step on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just the